Good afternoon, dear friends. My name is Natalia, and you're watching the Doctor Online channel where I share my personal experience, answer your questions, and provide individual consultations. Many scientists agree that the best way to prevent osteoporosis is to consume enough calcium from food sources. Until we reach the age of 25, our bones continue to grow. During this quarter of a century, we build up a certain reserve of calcium for the rest of our lives. The daily calcium requirement during the first 25 years of life is about 1,200 milligrams. After that, for normal functioning of the body, each of us only needs to consume about 1,000 milligrams of this valuable mineral. The main consumers of calcium with vitamin are women. In women, bones are more fragile than in men. The daily need for calcium increases during menopause and pregnancy, when the body requires on average up to 1,500 milligrams of calcium. Until recently, solving the problem of calcium and vitamin deficiency did not cause any doubt among doctors. Currently, there are a number of studies according to which the use of calcium-containing supplements causes irreparable harm to our blood vessels. Scientists from Australia conducted numerous studies during which they established the fact that the risk of heart attacks increases. With long-term use of calcium citrate at a dose of 1 gram per day, the risk doubles. At the same time, excess calcium is deposited on the inner walls of blood vessels, making the arteries more rigid and, as a result, more susceptible to atherosclerosis. Many of us also know that vitamin D helps the absorption of calcium in the gastrointestinal tract, thereby increasing its concentration in the blood. In 2016, an article was published in one of the American journals in which scientists used computer tomography to compare the heart vessels of people taking calcium supplements with vitamin D before and after their use. Over the course of 10 years, the tomography results confirmed the fact of the adverse effects of the supplements on the blood vessels. Moreover, the results of recent studies have shown that daily calcium intake practically does not protect adults from osteoporosis and increases the risk of developing certain types of cancer. Of course, we have every right to doubt the reliability of the results obtained. However, let's think about it. Can we actually get the necessary amount of calcium? I mean thousands of milligrams per day without resorting to taking medications? So to get this amount of this valuable micronutrient, during the day we need to consume 110 grams of hard cheese or 210 grams of salmon, 200 grams of sardines or 1 liter of milk. In short, an average person only needs a liter of milk to meet their daily calcium requirement. At the same time, it's important to keep in mind that for this valuable micronutrient to be fully absorbed, the body needs to be in a certain condition. For example, without a sufficient concentration of vitamin D, a large amount of calcium from cheese and milk will simply pass through our bodies without being absorbed. And vitamin D is only produced when you are exposed to sunlight. By the way, in this situation, you can't really count on the winter solstice sun. In the winter months, you need to focus on getting it from food. The average daily dose of the vitamin for an adult is about 500 to 600 international units. For this, you need to consume, for example, 100 grams of salmon or 50 grams of cod liver, 50 grams of fatty herring or half a liter of cow's milk. Thus, to sum up everything mentioned above, we can make an optimistic conclusion that we can get the necessary daily dose of calcium and vitamins by consuming dairy and fish products that are quite accessible to us, combining them in various ways. Operations. In this case, the threat of such an insidious disease as osteoporosis and therefore pathological fractures can be forgotten for a long time and in some cases even forever. I was Dr. Savkina. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss many new, interesting and useful videos, and stay healthy.